Good afternoon. It is Friday, March 27th. I am JJ Hastings, and here are 5 stories you might have missed in the news this week. Let's jump in. So leading our update this week, the Supreme Court heard oral arguments this Tuesday in the case of Nome versus Al Atro Lado. According to the official Supreme Court match argument calendar, this case centers on whether the federal government can legally meter or turn away asylum seekers before they physically reach U.S. soil. Early analysis from SCOTUS blog suggests the justices are weighing if the law's processing requirements only trigger once a person has arrived at a port of entry, a decision that could fundamentally shift border enforcement protocols moving forward. In our second story, in a major legal shift for Silicon Valley, a Los Angeles jury has found Meta and YouTube liable for platform design. As reported by the Associated Press and others on March 25th, the jury awarded $6 million in total damages to a plaintiff identified simply as KGM in the filings. This verdict is significant because it sidestepped traditional Section 230 protections by focusing on the addictive nature of the platform's algorithms rather than the content on those social media platforms itself. Meta has already signaled its intent to appeal on this case, so I will keep my eyes on it. Thirdly, on Capitol Hill, the push for stricter voter registration has hit a wall. According to a statement from Senator Alex Padilla's office on March 26, Senate Democrats successfully blocked a Republican-led effort to advance the Save America Act. This bill, which would require documentary proof of citizenship to register for federal elections, passed the House in February, but remains short of the 60 votes needed to overcome a Senate filibuster. Pushback against the Save America bill coming from many sides who proclaim, in my opinion quite accurately, that it would disenfranchise voters by creating barriers, pay barriers, and other things that would prevent access to voting. So we'll keep our eye again on the Save America Act. In state-specific news, Maryland advancing a very interesting law in a move to criminalize AI-generated election interference. According to the Maryland General Assembly's 2026 regular session tracker, Senate Bill 141 and its cross-filed House Bill 145 have progressed this week. This legislation seeks to prohibit the distribution of deepfakes intended to mislead voters about the time, place, or manner of an election, carrying a potential 5-year prison sentence for violators. Keeping my eyes on this one, as it could have broader implications if other states take on bills of this nature. And then finally, in our final story on economic policy, the Federal Reserve has confirmed it will maintain current interest rates. Per the FOMC summary released by JP Morgan and the Federal Reserve Board, the benchmark rate will stay between 3.5% and 3.75%. Despite earlier hopes for a cut, Chair Jerome Powell noted that persistent inflation, currently projected at 2.7% for the year, coupled with global energy price volatility, necessitates a cautious approach for the remainder of the quarter. That is your update for today. I will continue to track these developments as they unfold, and if this content is interesting to you, feel free to go ahead and give a like and follow and subscribe. I'll see you next time.